My name is Daniel Kiogora M'inoti from Meru County, which is in Kenya. I do agribusiness. I found it is good to do some smart farming. I registered a company by name of Farmgate Enterprises, which is the name of our farm. At that time, I had started doing avocado nurseries, which also I do up to date. With the time, I also started the Azolla farming, which came on as a result of challenges we are facing by buying the commercial livestock feeds, which are quite expensive. And at some point, you can, if you do your calculations well, you find that you are not making any profit, or the profit is very small because of the commercial feeds are quite expensive. That is the time where I did some research. I wanted to get out to grow my own crops for the animals, especially the chicken. I was thinking maybe about sorghum, millet, and sunflower, but in the process of doing research, I found the Azolla. So I went ahead and did some more research on Azolla, and I realized that it was a good crop which grows very fast, very easy to plant and have it in your farm. I have been able to have the current pods, which are around 5, and so far we are doing well. Azolla is very nutritious for animals, especially the protein, which is between 25 to 30% protein content. It has also calcium, phosphorus, and potassium, a range of between 10 and 15%. It has amino acids and vitamins between 7 and 10%. So this is a unique weed or plant which is very nutritious for animals. And the other good thing with it is that it grows very fast. When you plant it in the ponds we have here, you'll harvest it after 70 days, and thereafter, after every 3 days, you'll be able to harvest the Azolla. And in the ponds we have here around, like the one on my right, which is quite big than others, we usually harvest around 13 to 15 kgs after every 3 days. It covers almost all the range of animals that we domesticate. You can give it to cows, to sheep, to goats, to pigs, chicken, fish, and almost any other animal that we have in our home. The other good thing with it, you can reduce the cost of the daily meal, let's say in cows, by 80%. Starting it requires very small capital. Like you can see our ponds. They are made by cheap materials, wood cut-offs, some polythene sheet, just to protect the water from flowing. Maybe with around 3,000 Kenya shillings, you can start a pod, or you can have some Azolla to cater for around 50 chicken. After construction, then we add water to a certain level that it does not spill out, and we add also some manure. Azolla depends on manure. That's what it feeds on. We recommend dry cow dung or completely decomposed cow dung that has no any content of urine, because urine has some ammonia and acid which will affect Azolla. Also make sure that you add some fertilizer, DAP, small quantity. All this depends with the size of the pod. Like the one I'm using here as an example, we usually add a quarter kg of DAP and 20 liters of manure. As here we use biocerari, the manure that we get from biogas, the liquid product. That is the best for enriching the water so that the Azolla production can be high. We need to protect Azolla from direct sunlight. As you can see from this pod, some of them are showing different color, a bit purplish or yellowish, because from this side the sunlight hits here, because in the morning there is no sun to protect this side. So this is a sign to tell you the need to have Azolla protected from direct sunlight. The other reason that you might find your Azolla changing the color, it is lack of fertility in the water. In any time that you realize the Azolla is losing the beautiful green color, you should add manure and fertilizer. This is how we harvest Azolla. When you harvest, make sure you leave some in the water so that they can regenerate. You don't need to plant again. You get a basin with a sieve-like body. You pour the water and then you remain with the Azolla. This one is the one that you take to your animals. The one left in the pod, it will spread back in the pod, and then a few days it will be full again.